You know, one that's, you know, kind of nicely finished. You know, you'll get a lot more wear and tear out of it, and it just looks better, it lasts better. So don't get caught up in the color and the glitz and the glam of how it looks. It just needs to be really functional, right? And there are tons of different kinds of wine openers. You can get a wine opener that doesn't even look like this. It literally looks like a suction cup. You put it on top of the bottle, you pump, you pull, it pulls the cork out. You can do that too, you know, no big deal. Those are a little bit more expensive because they take less effort. So obviously the ones that take more effort, they sell them for cheaper, right? But first things first, there is a little knife, right, on the top of your wine opener that you want to use. So the reason why Jen and I decided to do this video was because some people, when they're opening up the bottle, you know, some wine bottles have like a seal on it, right? And, you know, a lot of people will go like this and try to cut it up, and you pretty much can go right to your face, right? So the way you do this is a few ways. One, you can hold it and you can go around like this, and you can cut around the bottle. There are even they're like cutters that you can also buy that you can put around that you can cut it as well, which makes it a little bit easier. For me, I just like to go old school and just hold it this way, hold the bottle, and just kind of cut away from you. You always want to cut away from you. When you cut away from you, you're not worrying about cutting yourself. And then of course you get this and you can peel it off. Some of these are really sharp, so you want to be very careful when you peel them because they can cut you as well.
I almost cut myself doing that.
Right? So once you have it like that and you peel it off completely, Jane, is there any way you can maybe lower this so they can see the bottle?
Okay, sure.
Slightly.
Like this?
Yeah, there you go.
Period.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That's cool.
You're welcome. Okay. Can I let it go?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just on top. Alright. So you put away the knife, right? It's done. Now the next thing is the actual part that you need to use. So open up the opener. Take out the spiral right here, right? So now the way you do this is you want to go, and then depending on how old your bottle of wine is, some of the corks, they get rotten and they start breaking when you're opening them if you're not very careful.
Chef, isn't that a sign to let it go? If it's rotten.
Depends on how much you pay for that bottle.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? So you want to put the cork in and you want to start in the very center, right? And you just literally want to hold the cork, and I turn the bottle just so I can keep the cork straight, you know, but when you're experienced, you can just turn the cork and turn the bottle at the same time. You don't want to put it all the way through because then it's too low, because what you want to do is you want to give it enough room so that way when you fold it over, this ledge right here can still stay on the bottle. So once that's on the bottle, you put your hands around the neck of the bottle, holding this part of the opener, right? And then what you do is, because it's hanging on that ledge, it gives you support to then pull this up like this. And when you pull it up like that, you can see clearly that you have this much out. So if you want to be Hercules, you can literally just pull it out, or you can keep turning it in and then pull it out even more the safe way, like this. Boom. And we're done, right? Literally takes no time, you know? And then of course, we gotta pour and we gotta taste. But that's it really. And depending on how expensive the wine is or the bottle, you know, there's right here, some bottles, it's very deep, and you know, you would put your thumb and you'd hold it like this and you'd pour it. Obviously we can't do that with this because this bottle's pretty flat. So we can just pour it, whatever, right? So when you go at the restaurant, you know, sometimes you see the guys come with a cloth and they like pour the bottle so you can see, right? So they're pouring the wine and they're like this, and then they turn the bottle, right? So they do that to stop it from dripping. You don't want it to drip on the customer, you don't want it to drip on the table. You know, you look unprofessional when you do that. So that's it. We're done. Then we
God is good. I love it.
She's still my wife. But yeah, thanks for joining me. And yeah, have a bottle of wine today or tomorrow or whenever and enjoy. I'll be back on with some Macara, right? Straight out of the cookbook.
Peace out.
You got it, buddy. Anytime, man. Please do a cooking show on the road so I can come. Don't worry, I got you soon. All right?